UN, world faces highest cost of living crisis in a generation. A UN assessment says the Ukraine war is partially to blame for the world's cost of living issue. The worst cost of living crisis of the 21st century has occurred when individuals and nations have little ability to cope, the Global Crisis Response Group on Food, Energy and Finance warned Wednesday. The Ukraine war has the globe stuck. Given Russia and Ukraine's prominence in food, oil, and fertiliser markets, price shocks are the rock. The difficult setting is the converging crises of COVID-19 and climate change, the report said. This size of a shock would have been difficult regardless of time. Now it's historic, study says. Xinhua reports that the Food and Agriculture Organization's food price index is near record levels and 20.8% higher than in 2021. Energy market volatility has intensified with the realization that a protracted battle would lead to higher energy costs in the medium to long term. Crude oil has hit $120 per barrel, and energy costs are predicted to jump 50% in 2022 compared to 2021. Fertilizer costs have doubled since 2000. Due to the lasting impacts of COVID-19 and the loss of Ukraine's transport infrastructure, maritime transport costs are quadruple the pre-pandemic norm, the paper said. Rising interest rates and investor anxiety have undermined poor nations' currencies and borrowing ability, it claimed. Diesel and natural gas prices boost the cost of fertilizers and transport. Both raise food expenditures. This reduces agricultural production and raises next season's food costs. As a result, inflation indices rise, further tightening financial conditions that were already underway. Tighter financial circumstances diminish developing nations' purchasing power, raising food and energy import prices, budgetary space, and debt payment expenses. A cost of living problem may unleash social and political unrest, the research warned. To break the vicious loops that feed and intensify this cost of living issue, two basic measures are needed: reducing the shock's effect and strengthening people's and nations' coping ability. Stabilizing debt and commodity prices will reduce the effect of the crisis. This is crucial to restoring equal, sufficient food supply at affordable rates for all people and nations.